It's only a 15-minute drive to your place. You know where she lives and all this stuff? I don't like that none too much.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Hello friends, trace amounts of science. We're back in r/NiceGuys today. It's day whatever of Nice Guy November. I'm probably going to mix some nice girls in here too pretty shortly. But this has been going really well, you know? Apparently doing the content that people are hungry for isn't the worst idea. I do have neckbeard stories and things to get back to, but we'll mix those in. At least little bit by little bit, as we can, when I need breaks from Nice Guys. Anyway, do want to thank you for being here today, and let's go ahead and jump on into this thing. This nice guy says, like, what's up? I know bro can't be better than me, no disrespect. Hey, yo, how have you been? Send me your number. And she says, what's up? I wanted your number.
So listen, I was wondering, can I have your number? Can I have your number?
I ain't talked to you in years. I'm trying to chop it up with you. Chop it up? Like, you got an 8-ball or what? Maybe I'll come over. Missed video call. Yo! What's up with yo? Missed video call. Answer that! Missed video call. How annoying, dude. OP says, yeah, he's really not comfortable with me talking on the phone or really in general with other guys, regardless of intentions, which I know/feel like your intentions aren't bad, but I don't want to cause any issues with him. Now, she knows his intentions are terrible. Hopefully she's just using the dude as an excuse, because really a dude should be fairly okay with whatever type of friends you want to have. Although if he calls it out and says, yeah, things are getting sus, then you gotta pull the plug, because guys know. People can't reconnect, buddy. Sound insecure. Dude be around you 24/7 like, what's up? I know bro can't be no better than me. No disrespect. I pull up on you right now with roses. I'm being so for real. And this dude bet not be hitting on you, ? What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, I brought you roses. That's all it takes. Now I'm better than the man who provided you for multiple years. Craziest thing is some bitches do we fall for it though. I met him on Instagram. He seems so real. All right, go have fun, you know? When the regret sets in, don't come crawling back. Nah, for real, if you want me to stop hitting you up, I will. Just let me know. Missed video call, video of himself. It's just better over here. I hope it was like a normal video of himself. It might not be, because OP sent a wall of text. She says, okay, so I tried giving you the benefit of the doubt per your intentions, but it seems I was wrong. Boundaries don't equate to insecurity every time. He's the father of my child, my best friend of 6 years, and we've been together and lived together for 4. Yeah, there was a brief period where we weren't together, hence you saw me on Tinder, but we're very clearly back together, and even during that time, the plan was always to get back together. I'm not trying to be rude, but just because you say no disrespect doesn't mean what you said wasn't disrespectful. This moment kind of proves the lack of insecurity and is more so a nod to the fact that his gut feelings were right. I have similar boundaries for him when it comes to my gut feelings as well. It might be better over there for another girl, but yeah, I'm more than comfortable where I'm at. Honestly, not the scathing roast that I hoped it would be, but you did lay your line down pretty firm. Good job, OP. And see, they have like the functional relationship thing. They listen to each other's gut feeling. You think you're gonna walk in here and shit on 6 years? You're dreaming. From there, the conversation devolves into a series of memes. Flag on the play, unnecessary dick riding, and your girlfriend a bum, and little ditty snack cakes, and then OP says, yeah, shocked by the audacity, uncontrollable disgust, and he's blocked. Where did this dude even come from? He crawled off of Tinder, got your name off Tinder some time ago, and decided to just like recently hit you up? I don't know what's happened here at all. What I do know is that dude's deluded out of his mind, talking a big game. He doesn't know what else to do besides roses. It's sad, honestly. That's why you're out here bumming on Tinder. Scrubbing through old contacts on your phone like, oh, maybe she'll talk to me. Nobody wants to talk to you. Your own mother don't want you around. Neither do I, honestly, so we're gonna move on. Your boyfriend doesn't spoil you enough, but don't worry, we can take things slow. Wow, thanks, I hate it. Nice Guy starts off with, Frieza is one of my favorites. Piano is the most attractive instrument, not gonna lie. You wanna bang a piano, is that what you're telling me? I hope your nuts get all cut up in the wires and it just gets lopped off. OP says, I love the way that guy speaks. He reminds me of myself. You talk like Frieza? Honestly, that's pretty cool. Can we cut in some Frieza here?
Take what you deserve! Death at the golden hands of Lord Frieza!
God, that guy talks so cool. Creep says, are you quoting something? Cause it sounds like that. What? What the fuck? That would be the most random quote in existence. That quote would come from like Alec Baldwin on 30 Rock maybe, and that's it. OP says, yeah, I'm just quoting my genius mind, of course. Whoa, you are really smart. And she says, I know. How long have you been a Dragon Ball fan? OP says, well, I got into it because my boyfriend told me to play SZ with him, and since I got it, I started watching the OG Dragon Ball. Yeah, that's a nice feedback loop there. You play the game, you watch the show, you do the thing, you buy the shirt. Creepy guy says, so I'm guessing you have had, and then his call thing is over the top of it. So I can only guess what he said there. He continues, it's okay if you were like a kid. Why are you ignoring me? Well, like 2 hours later, you have nothing else going on. Go for a walk, have a snack, you know? Do anything aside from staring at your phone, waiting for somebody to reply to you. Eventually, OP does reply a minute later and says, oh shit, yeah, my bad, I forgot. Yeah, I did in the past, but I grew out of it. And he says, oh yeah, that makes sense. You asked me yesterday if I had money, right? And OP said, yes, sir. And he sends a gift. Dude, what the hell is going on here? He's just like hitting up creeps on the internet for money? Pretty sus. Now he's financially invested. It's only a matter of time before it starts spinning out of control. OP says, oh, Jesus, what the hell? How rich are you? I don't even know what the thing is that he sent. Who cares, I guess. He says, yeah, well, I had some extra leftover money. Don't worry. Bro, what the hell is leftover money? I don't know what you're talking about. All of it has a place and purpose, okay? I guess that's his, his 200 entertainment budget for some random girl that he met on Discord or whatever the hell it is. It's weird. This whole thing's really weird. Like, we started off with Dragon Balls. I knew it was going to be kind of weird, but yeah, it's only devolving. OP says, Jesus, I'll have to pay you back. Thank you. And he says, don't worry, enjoy it. She says, thanks, bro. You're a real one. Good girl. I mean, just kidding, just kidding. And she says, whoa, I still got a boyfriend, you know? Okay, but yeah, the mindset of dudes like this is like, you accepted the gift. You accepted the gift, and now you're financially beholden to me, so your boyfriend doesn't matter. Can you return it? I don't know how this works. Creep says, even because of that, you continue talking to me. Don't worry about it. And she says, well, what do you mean? And he said, clearly it doesn't stop you much that you have a boyfriend. Damn. I mean, men and women should be able to buy each other gifts and be friends, even if they're in a committed relationship. But a lot of times that seems to be not how it goes. So I just don't deal with it. I don't want to gift to you. I'll say hello to you in passing, but as far as, you know, getting into the granulars of which Dragon Balls you like, who cares? You don't actually care. You're just trying to get in my pants, aren't you? Fucking see yourself to the door. Thank you. OP says, what was this whole convo for you? Flirting or something? Listen, I'll pay you back for the Nitro, but I can't keep talking with you if you say stuff like that. And he says, don't worry, we can take it slow. I just thought your boyfriend doesn't spoil you enough, so I came in his place. Okay, did he ask you to do that? He didn't? Okay, then that makes it really weird. OP says, are you trolling right now? Bro, you wish. You think I'm trolling when I paid for Nitro? It's like the biggest waste of money ever. Although, thank you to the people who waste the money and boost my Discord server, discord.gg/ReddX. That's why we get that cool vanity URL. OP says, well, we barely talked, and I told you I have a boyfriend of 2 years, so in what world would there ever be anything between us? No, you don't understand, OP. You guys like the same anime, so obviously that's a bond that can't be broken. He says, wouldn't you like to get spoiled? You know, even if there is a goalkeeper, you can still score the goal. Not if the goalkeeper's any good, let me tell you that. I'm gonna fucking get you every time. OP says, I genuinely can't tell if you're a real person or not. How are you still fucking disbelieving about this? I spent $200 because I'm really committed to the bit? I don't think so. That's like the main argument against the delusional game shop owner, the hot dog man. Everybody's like, he's a troll. I'm like, I don't know, man. Then again, people have signed up as $50 patrons for a lot less. You should sign up on the Patreon. God, this post has a lot of plugs in it. Well, Patreon and YouTube memberships, I appreciate you. Creep continues, can't you believe it? And she says, no, I can't. Because this is insane behavior. Did you think you would buy me Nitro and I would be your girlfriend? Well, of course, we get to know each other first. Yeah, the Nitro was just to get a foot in the door. I buy you virtual items. For those are the items that truly mean the most. Every time you open Discord, you'll think of me. OP says, what makes you think you're better than my boyfriend? Well, you gotta sit here and like weigh the options, or are we just farming content? I think we're just farming content. He says, it's just a gut feeling. And she says, yeah, gut feeling was astronomically wrong. Do you have no respect? It's an interesting question. No, he doesn't. Not for himself, not for others. Ask him how he feels about his mother. I dare you. He says, how so? She responds, you don't respect that I'm in a relationship, first of all, and you disrespect me by implying I'd be unfaithful to my boyfriend. I don't know what you think of women, but they don't all fall head over heels over some money. What did you even think would happen? Yeah, I was just trying to impress you by throwing around a couple hundos. 2 Benjamins, that's all it takes, baby.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Yeah, I don't think so. He says, you have a boyfriend and hit on people. You probably have DMs with other guys, too. What did you want me to expect? What did I want you to expect? Just more. More from yourself and more out of your own life than whatever the fuck this is supposed to be, you know? That's all I expect. For you to pull it together and, you know, actually do the best that you can. And you might say that you are, but I know you're not. You know in your heart that you're not. So let's put in the fucking work, huh? Then maybe you'll be worthy of somebody paying time and attention to you. OP says, what do you mean in the server? It's all trolling and my boyfriend is aware of it. He's also been aware of all my DMs with you in case you pull any crap like this. Clearly it was a good move to have him be aware. Yeah, that's how we troll these days. We just flirt with each other. It's got like big has-been beard vibes, and it's making me irrationally angry. That's a good video. Have you checked out the has-been beard compilation story thing? Maybe you should. Anyway, he says, you showed him you being unfaithful? What a cuck. Honestly, yeah, something that I personally would not be okay with, but whatever, it's your relationship. You ruin it how you want. It's gone on for 2 years. How bad could it possibly be? Sure, his mental health is declining, but we've got a ways to go. OP says, if talking about anime with a guy is being unfaithful, then you're deluded and have no clear grasp on social interaction. There was nothing flirtatious at all. You went into this conversation with ill intent and left with less money, and you exposed your true self. Bro, I don't know who's really losing here. At least my boyfriend has a girl, and you don't. You had to dress up as Gojo for women to even bear sleeping with you. Maybe that's a dunk of some sort, I don't know. I'm sure cosplay could get you laid, but I just assume that most cosplayers are kind of smelly. Even the girls, just smelly.
Sometimes when I get nervous, I stick my fingers under my arms and I smell them like that.
He says, if you clearly can't realize someone intense after them randomly adding you and starting a conversation, I don't know what to tell you. You DM with guys. I think that's disrespect enough. Don't think you are much better than me. I mean, accepting gifts from random strangers is never really a good look. I think that everybody sucks here, but OP just sucks a little bit less than the other dude, you know? This is not a way I could go through life. OP says, okay, well, I gotta block you now. It was your own choice to spend your money this way, and after your disrespect toward me and my boyfriend, I won't pay you back. I hope you mature in the future and realize how sad you are. I'm in a happy and secure relationship with my partner. You're giving random girls money after 2 days of talking. Now that's a definite dunk. Reflect back on your choices. Bye. I love it, dude. Like, NiceGuy is right. There is some sort of presumption when you add random strangers and accept gifts and stuff like that, but I don't know. Is that really the way that we want to go through life? Just completely fucking critical of anybody who approaches us for any reason at all? I mean, it's the way I go through my life, and yeah, it's just exhausting a lot of the time. I'd love to open myself up and truly get to know somebody, but yeah, everybody's always after something, man. 1 year of Nitro is only $100, so I don't know, I guess $100 is a lot of money, especially to throw at somebody random you just met 2 days ago. You know what else you could do with that money? He really doesn't. He's clearly terminally online. He'll just spend it on another virtual currency. So good. I'm glad somebody else got some actual use out of it. I don't know what was expected, handing $100 to a stranger you've known for 2 days, but yeah, sometimes you get what you get. On some level, I know he's probably looking for a human connection and doesn't know how to forge it and stuff like that, but like I said earlier, work on yourself. Do better, and it will sort itself out, alright? Good luck out there, champ. I gotta move on. This nice guy says, I respected her space, but she pushed me away. Posted on a subreddit for cancer patients. Yeah, he's like, before you go, let me get one more crack at it. That's cold-blooded, man. What the hell is wrong with you? Does anyone have a similar experience? No, God no. I was talking to a girl for around 6 months who recently got diagnosed with thyroid cancer, and it was definitely a toll on her in regards to how she spiraled down with everything in her life. She cut me off because she said she needed to prepare herself for everything that was coming. I understood that, and I knew it's a hard time, and no one expects that type of news, and I offered to be there for her, even took time to be with her, and would pick her up when she would have panic attacks. Felt like my efforts really never felt appreciated. Bro, what are you expecting from it? Like, yes, I'll be a good friend in your final days. But how are you gonna pay me back for it, though? Like, you're such a creep. I respected her space and usually only tried to make her days feel a bit better to not let her fall more into sadness. Yeah, it's 100% for her, not for you at all. I don't expect anything out of this. I kept getting pushed back and would get blamed that I don't understand how it is and that her life will never be the same again, so I always felt some type of guilt because I didn't know what to exactly do. How about give her space, let her process? Did those ideas just never occur to you? It would throw me off so much that she would push me away and even sometimes block me and unblock me, but be out at the club drinking and then calling me afterwards just to ghost me the next day. Well, actually, yeah, that part does kind of suck. I would give her a lot of space at that point. It seems like you're going through some stuff. Good luck. I'm not trying to be your best friend in the world. I have other shit going on. Sorry. Her mentality was that this month was the last time she'd feel normal, so I assume is why she'd want to go out drinking and partying to, I guess, fill that void or sadness, but it always resulted in her crying afterwards. Yeah, those things never really fill the void. Or maybe also, too, on top of all that, she's literally dying from thyroid cancer. That's got to be a hell of a thing to process, right? Let her cry if she needs to. Sometimes people need to just be left alone. That would be so good if you just could stay away for a little while. I understand her somewhat, but I guess I still feel confused that as much as I tried to do good for her and be there for her through a tough time and was even taking time off work to support her, she ended up just blocking me unexpectedly. Yeah, because you're clingy. You're there, but you're there a little bit too much, okay? The signs were all there, but you're like, maybe I could just brute force it. Yeah, that doesn't tend to work. OP posts again in the comments of his own thread and says, just to clarify, after cutting me off the first time, she kept giving me mixed signals and I ended up asking her out again and she was happy and said yes. She would often say that she didn't know what she did to deserve me and that she appreciated me so much, but her actions would tell me otherwise. 3 weeks after her diagnosis and me being so selfless for her, I planned a day out for her to just change her environment a bit, and I ended up finding she'd gone out a day and ignored me and got drunk and told some random guy she had cancer and had a lot of calls with her ex. Man. Sounds like the dating was not dating exclusively. You have to be very specific with these things. I don't understand why it matters if she told a random guy she has cancer. Calls with the ex, I'll give you that one. That's sort of sussy, but also, yeah, she's going through the shit, man. You're really only complicating the situation. I don't think you're making her final days better. Oh, you're so selfless. It's fucking weird for you to even, like, try and flex it somewhere. Are you looking for sympathy that she blocked you? Do you want Reddit to stand around and clap for you? What is the point of all this? Somebody pops on the thread and goes, dude, you need to go to a relationship sub for advice. And OP says, not needing advice, just sharing my experience. Thyroid cancer was a contributing factor. Thanks for your input, though. Yeah, I hope you appreciate my input just as much when I tell you to your face that you're a weirdo. You're a really weird guy. I don't know why you've chosen this path, but I will venture a guess that it's probably not for the reason that you tell other people. The reason that you speak out loud, the socially acceptable reason. Your reasons are darker, aren't they? It's either that or you've got a savior complex that just won't quit, but usually people with the savior complex aren't putting themselves out front like, look what I did and feel bad for me, or, I don't know, just sharing the experience. It's really weird. I'd like to hear the experience from her perspective. I don't know, this weird guy, we went on a date and like he follows me around all the time now. It's probably closer to the truth. Maybe somewhere in the middle. Who really cares? We're gonna move on to the next post. Nice guy virtue claim. To keep a modern woman, you need to be a bad, good man. Not completely inaccurate. You have to know how to turn the bad boy on just a little bit. Just a little bit. Women will leave you for being a good man, and you will remain wondering. I think bad women will leave you for being a good man. Good women will recognize that, yeah, this is a thing that I'd like to continue, and so you do. Your problem is that either you're a good man who keeps picking bad women, unlikely, or you're just not as good of a man as you think you are, which I'm sure will be demonstrated in this post in some form or fashion. Continuing. You can have all the good qualities that a man needs to have, but she'll just hit you up with, hey, I just didn't feel the connection towards you. Women need their emotions checked constantly for them to be sure that they love you. She misses the bad boy Tyrone, who almost ended her life, than the man who brings her flowers.
I'm Tyrone, and I hate it when I see punks taking their wives out like they ain't mine.
Did you just make this guy up? This guy that you're now insecure of? It's really weird. Strange thing to pick. The bad boy Tyrone will shoot it right in her hair. Then the nice guy who's always gentle, caring, and supportive. To keep a modern woman, you need to be a bad, good man. Of course, don't make her cry, but tease her and surprise her and disgust her and make her angry at the same time. See, that's the part that I do kind of agree with. Like, I don't let my wife get her way all the time. If something's wrong, I'm going to draw the line in the sand. Like, we do not agree on this. And sometimes she has a lot of trouble, accepting the state of things, I guess I'd call it. But that's fine too. You get over it eventually, probably. At least every time so far. Show her that you love her. At the same time, show that you don't need her. Kind of ties into the stoicism thing that I was talking about maybe a couple days ago. Truly, women aren't looking for a rubbery little simp man. They want somebody who can stand on their own 2 feet. And yes, if you'd like to come along for the ride, that's great. But if not, then I'm rolling down that road solo, baby. There's a quote that I stole from the late, great Patrice O'Neal that was like, you give her 95% of your love. You give a woman 90% of your love. You gotta save like 5-10% for yourself in case she leaves you. You know what I mean? Even if it seems like it could never ever possibly happen, just as a favor to yourself, A contingency plan. That's what they call it. Of course, don't break her heart and in the next minute just confuse her and then prove you're the only she can rely. The chemistry. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that last bit was. Between the rambling and the imaginary people that make this guy feel insecure for some godforsaken reason, there were a couple points in there that I'd like to cherry pick and be like, this is something that I also believe, but that doesn't mean I have to sign myself up for the whole thing, tie myself to this shit wagon. No. You clearly have a lot of things that need to be sorted, but not all your ideas are terrible, so I don't know. Maybe we can build on that in the future. The far-flung future. Anyway, let's get into our next post. You're so lovable, so fragile. Oh yeah, regular China doll, that one. Hey, do you remember me? Opie says, no, sorry. Where do I know you from? How about you guess, baby? Dude, this is the dumbest. I hate this game already. Opie says, yeah, not really. I have no fucking clue who you are. Oh, well, you can get to know me then. Just kidding, I'm not like that. I go to blank high school. Haven't you seen me around, girl? No, I guess I haven't, boy. This is stupid. Opie says, yeah, I still don't know who you are. Really? I'm Creep. You met me when you were with your boyfriend at homecoming. Opie says, oh, so you're that one senior friend of his? You do know I'm a freshman, right? Yeah, I'm aware, baby. Just thought you were cute. And since you broke up, I was thinking you might give a nice guy a chance. Ew.
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
I guess they're both in high school, but even, seniors going after freshmen never sat right with me, man. And then on top of that, it's like this dude just admitted he's waiting his turn in line. It's nasty, bro. There needs to be some time to decompress. A little bit of a rebound or something. Maybe he wants to be the rebound, I don't know. Opie just says, sorry, I'm not interested. You do know, I know, you got involved in the fight, right? Like, I'm not just gonna overlook that. You're a senior. Is there some fucking context I'm missing on this post or something? Apparently not. No help from OP at all. We'll carry on. That a-hole doesn't deserve to even know you. I did that for you. Oh yeah, sure you did. And even if you did, what a romantic gesture. Oh, a lunchroom brawl, just what I always wanted. OP says, a-hole, he helped me when your friend attacked me. He says, look, I know it's hard for you to see right now, but I'm a nice guy. I have a job, and my parents own a local business. I work out a ton. I got a six-pack. I'm like the... And OP says, yeah, I'm not interested. I'm sorry that others have hurt you in the past, but I promise I'm not like that. I'd love you to the ends of the world, baby. You just look so lovable. So fragile. I don't know why it keeps getting cut off. Fragile and lovable. Okay. How about you go buy like a stuffed animal or something like that? I don't think I'm what you're looking for. OP calls it out right and says, ew! Don't be like that, baby. We're meant for each other. I knew the second our eyes met, I better just come over to your house to talk about our situation and figure our relationship out. It's only a 15-minute drive to your place. You know where she lives and all this stuff? I don't like that none too much.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
OP says, politely, how the fuck do you know where I live? See? Yeah, this is not going a good way. It's not like that, baby. I'm not a creep. Well, I see why you think you're not. You're clearly biased, but as a third-party perspective here, you're definitely a creep. These are the actions of a creep. OP says, no. It is like that. Don't come over. I barely know you. He says, don't be like that. We have something and you know it. You seem like such a cute, innocent girl. And I'd love to know you even more. See the fragility, the innocence thing? Like, ugh, there's some depraved thoughts going on. And of course, he'd never dare to say any of this out loud. This is the only way that he can do it through text because, hey, what high school seniors' nuts haven't dropped yet. The prefrontal cortex is not fully developed. So you gotta give him a little bit of leeway, but yeah, this is headed down a bad road. I'll tell you that much. OP speaks my mind exactly and says, yeah, innocent is kind of a fucking disgusting way to phrase that. I like this OP. Come on, don't get so defensive. Good girls don't get defensive, you know. Why don't you go find yourself a fucking Discord kitten, okay? Why don't you go chat to some AI bot and leave the rest of us humans alone? Why aren't you responding to me? It's only polite to at least have the decency to reply. You know, I really thought you were different from all those other slutty girls in our generation. I thought you were going to be a nice, submissive, cute girl, but apparently you're just another whore. You had like this whole idea of who this person was built up in your head, and then she doesn't live up to that, and now we gotta resort to the name calling like we do. Then Creep says, you know what, I'm not even gonna give you the chance. You're blocked. Bye. And OP says, bro, I was in the friggin' bathroom for like 2 minutes. Chill. No, let him go. What are you doing? Let him go. He says, send a video of you begging on your knees for my forgiveness, and I might consider talking to you, and even dating your cute ass. Oh yes, you're really the one in control now, aren't you? Fake alpha, wannabe dom. That's like 90% of these nice guy posts, I think. But this one was especially egregious with the fragile and innocent talk. What the fuck are you? Ew. And then, you know, if she agreed to actually go on a date by some miracle, he'd be scared to even hold her hand. It's the type of dude that only talks tough online. I'd like to forward these messages to his parents, take out a full-page ad in the newspaper on behalf of their business and be like, this is what our son is up to also. Shame them publicly, because it works. It works real good. Honestly, you'll love to see it. Thank you so much for watching. Sign up on the Patreon or the YouTube memberships if you like. Check out the fourth wall for some merch. That's about all I got. I want you to remember that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it, and I shall see you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.
何バカ何バカ何バカ何バカ何バカ